All hail Biafra. This is Biafra Liberation Army Network coming to you again. Please like, share, and comment.
My people, there's a strange thing happening here. Today, the Congressman Riley Moore, he asked people to pray on behalf of the kidnap victims, the 25 students that were kidnapped in the north. And we all took that news and we're very sad about the situation. And we have them in our prayers. But suddenly, the Nigerian government seems to be up to something. Because the person you are seeing by the left is the previous aide of President Buhari, known as Bashir Ahmed. Suddenly, Bashir Ahmed is now reacting to the US lawmakers Riley Moore's comment on bandit kidnapping 25 females in Kebbi State. What he said made me to start having a second guess. Made me to start thinking out loud that Nigerian government cannot be trusted. They are back with their 419 plan to bamboozle America and the world. We all know they are trying to paint this narrative that it's not Christians that are being killed. It's not a genocide, but on both sides. That is both the Christians and the Muslims. There is no genocide of Christians. We know Nigeria. That's their plan and intention. So the next thing I'll show you now might surprise you. The tweet from this man called Bashir Ahmed. Let's go there. Respect to Instablog. They are the one responsible for this information. So let's go there. Now there is the response from Bashir Ahmed. He also has a GOON or OON. Order of the Order of Niger. Imagine that. He said, while appreciating your concern and praying for our sisters at Riley Moore, it is important to correct a crucial detail here. The attack did not occur in a Christian enclave. It happened within a Muslim community, and the victims themselves were Muslims. This is precisely why we keep saying that even you, Americans, either do not understand the complexity of Nigeria's insecurity challenges, or you are deliberately pushing unholy narratives that risk worsening our already fragile unity. This was the perspective from Bashir Ahmed, a guy who was repairing cell phones and smartphones. And because he was so good in repairing smartphones, I believe one of the then Buhari's son or daughter brought their father's smartphone, which he repaired. And as a reward, he became an aide to the president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari. So I'm beginning to suspect, could it be that the cabal, in order to create this narrative that America, we told you, is not about the Christians. Look at it now, the Muslims are being kidnapped. 25 girls. The same narrative they played during the time of the Bring Back Our Girls. Could it be? If not, why will Bashir Ahmed speak this way? At a time when someone from a foreign country, America, is asking us to put those girls in our prayers. And he came with this narrative. I was now thinking out loud, pondering, what is the Nigerian government up to with this case? It now made me go back to the video of the wife of the vice president that was killed. In her interview, I didn't see no pain, no anger, no solemnness in her voice or her face. Even though she was speaking in Hausa or whatever, but there was no pain in her voice, no sorrow in the way she was acting. It looked like an acted script. Because from the face, you can relate to someone to know how they feel. So let's go back to the video one more time and watch it. Because I know Nigeria very well. We know how Nigeria they operate. We came out from the womb of Nigeria, so we know the antics of that so-called Nigeria. So let's go back to the video of the wife of the vice president or vice principal that was killed during the time the 23 or the 25 students were kidnapped. Let's get there. Watch this. So my people, look at the video I want us to look at now. Yes, we cannot speak the language she's speaking. Probably she's speaking Hausa or Fufude. I don't know. But hear the tonation of her voice, the tone she was speaking with. See the expression of her voice or her face. And tell me if this look like someone who just lost a husband. Tell me if this looks like a woman who is just mourning the loss, hearing the noise or the news that her husband has been killed in school. Watch her face and see the way she speaks. I'm only doing this because of the way Bashir Ahmed has acted. I'm beginning to think maybe the Nigerian government, they want to come with a narrative to make it look like both the Christians and Muslims are being killed, and that way America may not have to come in to save the Christians. I'm suspecting that's where the Nigerian Islamic government are treading. So please watch her face, watch the way she comports herself, listen to the tonation of her voice, and tell me if this is someone, or if this is how somebody will act who just lost a husband in a gruesome way. Let's go there, watch.
Na ce kada ku ɗauke ta, sun ka ja ta sun ka hito. Bayan sun hito na buɗe kofar baya na hita. Ko da na hita na yi tahiya na duba gehen katanga su ne zagaye gehen katangar nan. Na zo zan taka da ni in hita. Sun ka gyara bindiga ina yin haka na gane su na juyo baya. Na dawo ta gehen gidan ga guda. Na zo zan taka da ni in hita sun ka gyara bindiga na juyo na dawo cikin gida. Daga ni sai ɗaure gaba ban da ɗan kwali ban da takalma na hito. Ko da na hito sun jawo ta sun yi shiwoyin gada ita. Ina kiranta sun ja ta zuwa hostel na hito ina kuka na koma cikin gida na ce ma sauran ku ɓoye. Ni zan hita. Suka ce mama kada ki hita in kika hita za su kashe ki domin suna nan ga mocin su nan ina ji na ce ku yi hankuri in hita. Kada su dawo su isko ni tunda suna kiran mu je su dawo su kama ni. Ko da duka gida sun zagaye shi da window da ko ina duk sun zagaye duk inda ka duba su ne suke ta motsi da bindigogin su.
Keep on watching her face and her mannerism and tell me if this is like someone who just lost a husband. That's all I'm saying. Continue. Listen. See the smile on her face? But let's continue now. Watch the prayer and she was just smiling throughout. And they quickly cut it there. So the question is, could it be this a game that the Nigerian government wants to play to hoodwink America to make them feel, hey, we told you from the beginning, Christians are being killed and Muslims are being killed. And today, a Muslim family, 25 students, were kidnapped from a Muslim school. Could it be the narrative that the Nigerian zoo government wants to play? Because I don't understand why Bashir Ahmed, somebody we know is a criminal, somebody who should be in jail by now as we speak, somebody who supported impunity through the Buhari government. He became a billionaire. Now he assumes he can keep on ruffling the feathers of the real Nigerians who are working 9 to 5, trying to make a better living in a safe country. So the face of this woman is making me to wonder what's really going on here. If you just lost your husband, you won't be smiling and laughing while you're doing the prayers. You won't be laughing and smiling while you're doing your prayers. That was a bit strange. And I'm only thinking that way because of the way Bashir acted. Let's watch again while she does the prayer. Watch her face. Watch her mannerism and tell me if that's someone who is mourning, who just got the bad news that her husband is late. Keep watching.
Shi da window da ko ina duk sun zagaye duk inda ka duba su ne suke ta motsi da bindigogin su sun ka kashe shi. Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi.
She's laughing, she's smiling.
Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi.
Smiling.
Na ce kada ku dauke ta.
And they quickly cut the video. They quickly cut the video while she was about to laugh and all that stuff. So I hope it's not the script that is played just to prove to the world that, hey, Muslims are also being killed. This me pondering, this me thinking out loud and wondering, what is the Nigerian government up to when this man you're seeing here said what he said? Bashir Ahmed, a smartphone repairer that was made a billionaire by the Buhari government. And since then, this guy is feeling like he's now special. Now he thinks he's above the law. And now he's playing politics. Now he's playing politics. So I want you all to be the judge. I'm only coming with this perspective because we know Nigeria very well. We know how the Nigerian government roll. The great fella told us they will leave sorrow, tears, and blood. He spoke about government magic. We heard a song all these years about government magic. So we hope that this Nigerian government is not trying to pull a fast one in the 11th hour. We hope they ain't trying to pull a fast one in the 11th hour. I will end it here. But please be careful of this. This man cannot be trusted. Bashir Ahmed cannot be trusted. He cannot be trusted. Before I go, let me read what he said again on his tweet. Let me read what he said on his tweet. He says, he was referring to Riley Moore, Congressman Riley Moore. He said, while appreciating your concern and prayers for our sisters, at Rep. Riley Moore, it is important to correct a crucial detail here. The attack did not occur in a Christian enclave. It happened within a Muslim community, and the victims themselves were Muslims. This is precisely why we keep saying, use the word we. This is why we keep on saying that even you, Americans, either do not understand the complexity of Nigeria's insecurity challenges, or you are deliberately pushing unholy narratives that risk worsening our already fragile community. When he said this, I was taken aback.